I'm Jason.
I'm Alex.
And we are
The Gay Press. Jason, what film are we discussing today?
Ooh, we have a good one.
Mm-hmm.
We are discussing Steve McQueen's Widows.
Ooh.
Starring
Who?
Viola Davis, Colin Farrell, Daniel Kaluuya, Liam Neeson, Elizabeth Debicki, Michelle Rodriguez, Cynthia Erivo,
Yeah.
Robert Duvall,
Yeah! Daniel Kaluuya.
Brian Tyree Henry.
Did you say Daniel Kaluuya?
Of course I said Daniel
my God.
Kaluuya. Widows is about Viola Davis, who plays a widow. Her husband, Liam Neeson, was killed in a heist with several other men. What happens is he leaves her with a ton of debt. As a way to repay said debt, she recruits the other widows from the heist to go for one last heist.
I'm obsessed with the feminism in this movie. Widows is a very interesting title. It makes it seem like a very, wifey, woman to the side type thing, but actually they're at the forefront, and the point of the movie is not that they're just widows at all. The point of this movie is that these are women who are going to take back their lives and run some shit. Obviously, these women are not actually criminals. Their husbands were criminals. So they try and pull off a heist, but they've never done it. It's like if we pulled off a heist.
And I love relatable content. I am obsessed with the pacing of this movie because, first of all, they introduced 20 characters, and they're all very well-known actors, and you are just trying to figure out what is happening. And then as you get invested in every single thing that happens, boom, plot twist. Also, I want to shout out the other obsession, the unsung hero, the dog in this movie.
This is Viola's main scene partner.
This dog knows its lights. This dog knows its angles. This dog knows its lines. We have one of our favorites. We have Emmy, Oscar, Tony Award-winning actor, Viola Davis. And we're going to start with number 5. Alex, tell us.
Okay, number 5 is not technically a film, but I think that you cannot ignore Viola's work on How to Get Away with Murder.
Number 4 is The Help. Viola has even talked about this movie and how it's super problematic, but we can't take away her performance because she actually adds so much to this movie.
Number 3 is this film. Viola is so good at playing this hardened character who is angry at the world. She is a bitch in this film, but she is a bitch that you root for and you care about. Number 2 is Doubt. It's a good 5 minutes or something, but she brings it. Number 1 is
her Academy Award-winning performance in Fences. Every single scene that she gets, she knocks out the park. It even features the essential snot cry. I think all of these performances actually feature it. No one cries like Viola Davis.
I feel like going for a lot of older men in this show. But my hunk of the film is Liam Neeson. And Viola have a very amazingly sexual relationship in this movie. It's literally the opening shot of the film. It's just them being sexy. And he loves her, the way I look at him love her, I'm like, Liam, can you love me like that?
Okay, so for me, I'm gonna go with a little bit of the bad boy. My hunk is Daniel Kaluuya. To say he's unhinged is an understatement.
That's right.
He's terrifying. He scares me so much.
We're unhinged. He's terrifying.
He's terrifying. But he's so cute. I do really see Viola Davis getting in. I
think that's a lock.
It's one of her best in that crazy great career of hers. I also really, really think there's a good chance Elizabeth Debicki can break in.
It's a strong supporting actress. It's what it's meant to be. You are there in the film, but you're bringing it every scene you're in. I do think Daniel Kaluuya should get a supporting actor nod.
When I saw this movie, people in the audience were gasping every
Yeah.
time he came on screen because you knew something menacing was happening. I'm gonna go with adapted screenplay.
Yeah.
Gillian Flynn's involved with the screenplay. She didn't get nominated for Gone Girl, which is one of the craziest things
That's
ever.
insane.
So this is a little tricky because it is unfortunately another one of those films where gay people don't really exist. There are no gay characters, and there's quite a cast.
So on the gay scale, if we were saying how many gay stars we're giving Widows, we're gonna say 2 probably.
Yeah.
Because it's not the queerest story. It doesn't have a lot of queer content, but it does have some queens.
And some hunks.
Yeah, and and some hunks. But if we were just rating how great the film is, what would we say?
Oh, definitely a 4.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's a great film.